Hi guys, my name is Ben,
And I'm Nathan.
and we are back with the Pride of Villa for an instant match review of Aston Villa versus Sheffield United on Wednesday, the 17th of June. We're going to be discussing over some of our thoughts in the game, players that we thought could have done better, did stand out in the match, giving the ratings for them and giving a little bit of insight into the Chelsea match on Sunday. So if you're going to enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss out on new content. Be sure to check out Fatal Grips, as we love to mention on the channel. You're getting 10% off in the description. Use our discount code PRIDOVILLA. You're getting 10% off, as I've already said. But without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into this because it was a lovely 90 minutes of football to watch. So Nathan, what did you think of the game?
Oh, you know what? I went into it very confident, and just watching, I feel like the boredom was okay, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather feel bored and not score instead of getting defeated. That goal that scored against us, it was a goal. Just was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got a point.
Yeah. I think from our match reaction, I think my personal reaction to the match showed how long the 90 minutes of football were. It was a drab performance, I think. It just wasn't, it's glad to see it back. I think it was, I kind of agree with what you say there in the sense that it was kind of a fun boredom to watch because it was actually at least finally football's back. There's something to be happy about. But, for those 90 minutes, it was boring, it was slow, it was drab. We just didn't do anything, and it showed in the scoreline being 0-0. It was very drab. But it was just nice to see that football's back. Also, just to see the fans' reaction on the screen. That was a very interesting point when all the fans are going.
Was that a fake reaction or were they actually watching?
Well, did you watch it on Did you watch it on Sky?
I don't even know. Just came downstairs, popped
Because
it on.
because on Sky they had it on the two channels, and one of the channels was playing it with the FIFA noises of the crowd on one.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one was playing it with the without any noise. But the FIFA.
What do you prefer though?
Well, we started on the FIFA crowd one, and after the goal, one of the goals was saved. You could hear the crowd cheer as if the goal had gone in, and it was like. But then we changed it over to the without sound, and it was all right. I don't know. Either way, it's fine. I just think that sounds a bit better. Yeah. So we're going to go through some key points in the match. I believe you've got some notes down for that, Nathan. So we'll go to you.
Right. So starting out, team sheet completely different, but I liked it at the end. I think you were too. You were very sceptical.
Yeah, I think behind the scenes we were talking about it. Obviously Davis was starting ahead of Samatta. The transfer that we brought in to replace Wesley. To see that, see Davis take the place of Samatta was some real questions. Then we saw obviously the back line, and we didn't know what to make of it. I know I saw Villa on Tour's video earlier today, and he was saying it was 5 at the back. I originally thought it was going to be a 3-5-2. I thought that maybe he was going to play, Target and whoever was on the right a bit further up in the pitch. But he looked to still stick with a 4-3-3.
I think it was really good, the defence.
I think it was fine. I think Konza showed it wasn't his natural position. I would have maybe played Elmer there, as we said. I think that would have been the more natural choice. But yeah, defence was solid.
I do have to say though, House stood out for me, to be honest. Yeah, I think he had a few good touches that really saved us. So if he is started from now on, I'm actually alright with it. Like, I did go off him for a bit, but that performance was really good for him.
Yeah, I thought him and Mings were a good partnership, but It was a good partnership between the two of them. They were able to strike up a solid defensive line and keep out Sheffield United. That is a lovely dog in the background.
You can hear my dog. Oh,
yes, of course. We'll move on to the next key point.
Nyland, great.
Yeah.
What did you think?
just before we do get into 9, I just want to talk about McGinn really quick. Obviously, this was his return from being out of action for, I believe, up to 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah, what did you make of him?
You know what? He didn't stand out, neither did he stick out. It was just what you wanted, basically. He had that great touch. I think that should have been a goal. Like, wow, their keeper was great.
Yeah, I think when watching it, I think we can agree he was surprisingly quiet in the game. But I think that's it's as we said, I think all of them were a little bit rusty. I think it's just going to come over time with the Villa boys. But as you said, not too bad. But overall, needs to be a lot sharper. And then obviously we come on to the free kick and Nyland incident. So if you want to go through that really quick, what did you make of it?
I'm glad Nyland started for once. Dean's listened to us. Rainer's on the bench. I thought he was going, but it's all right, I guess. Nyland, definitely, he should start for every game. Yes, there was that incident, and it should have been a goal, but you know what I mean? It just didn't go through. Yeah. What was happening there? They said they didn't flip the switch on for like the VAR. It
was something about it was just a technical error. But for those who don't know what happened or didn't watch the game, 4 minutes before the end of the first half, Sheffield United awarded a free kick 20 yards away from goal. It was whipped in by, I believe, not John Fleck, Ollie Norwood, I think it was. It was whipped in. It went all the way past the players and it went straight to the far post of Villa's keeper, Nyland. He did get the ball. You know, he did grab it. But what happened was Davis pushed him into the goal and he was just, trying to grab onto the goalpost. He was like... and on the cameras, it shows he's clearly gone over the line with the ball. But as the referees and the officials have said, it wasn't given because... And from what I'm going to understand, they didn't notice it because they were too slow. Overall, it was a mess. It was clearly a goal. We don't need to, go.
It was a goal, but let's leave it because
we'll just leave it at that. But
just leave it at that. Sorry to the United fans.
Just speaking on that overall, I think they could have done a little bit better defensively on that free kick. Although it was a good free kick to whip it in and get it to the far post, Nyland did have it covered. I think just the momentum just got the better of the players, and obviously what happened. But move on to the next key point, Nathan.
Subs. So this time we're allowed 5 subs. Yep. So I believe Trez came on, the Camber. Who else? Did Elmer come on? Yes, he did. And Samatta. To be honest, I thought Davis should have stayed on. Yeah. He looked a little bit tired, but I don't think anything really happened when Samatta came on. So if Davis stayed on, I think we would have got a goal.
In terms of the subs, obviously Trezeguet came off El Ghazi. As we said, El Ghazi was probably one of the worst players, if not the worst player on the pitch. Definitely. He was awful. So for me, I would have liked to see Jota again. I think he provides a bit more flair and pace, but I didn't think Trezeguet was too bad in that role. We then saw Samatta, I believe, come on for Davis, who I thought personally would have been my man of the match. He was strong. As you like to say, he was a tank in that striker role. He was definitely opposing the Sheffield United defence, and he really made us feel like if anyone's going to score the goal, it was going to be him. But it just wasn't coming off, and I think someone like Samatta was to finish that, create a bit more of that chance, and taking advantage of it. Obviously, we then saw El Mohammadi come on for Konza, I believe, because Konza was...
What do you think about that?
It was fine because Konza did develop a bit of a knock. I think it was just a bit of cramp. So that's why they did bring him on, just to reassure him and make sure that he's fit enough for the next game. But he was fine, didn't do enough for me. And then Nakamba came on for McGinn. As I said, it was the perfect decision. He did last the 7 minutes. Gives him some match time, gives him a little bit game fit, and
I'm comfortable with Nakamba.
Yeah, and I thought even for the first 10 minutes of the second half, we were strong, we were dominant. But overall, I think Dean Smith just wanted to maybe sit back a little and just try and calm the game down to stop Sheffield United from creating anything. Yep, go on to the next point.
So we're going to go on to match stats. I've only got a few. So possession was 47 us, 53 for them. So that's kind of the same.
Yeah, about the middle.
That's actually quite
It's all right. It's all
right. Shots on target was 5 for us, 1 for them.
Yeah, shows we are creating chances now at the beginning. And
so something's changed.
Something's definitely changed.
We got 1 yellow card and they got 1 yellow card. Who was the yellow card for? Minks.
Yep. It was Douglas DeWeese, wasn't it? Because he kept ripping at people's shirts.
I think that was the first yellow card he's actually got this season.
No, he's had 5 so far.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got some more things written down. Obviously, just talk about the first half. Boring but good defense until the last few minutes, which are the goal. Second half, Samatta for Davis, Trezeguet for El Ghazi. Good decisions to come off. The best one I'd say was probably Trez for El Ghazi. El Ghazi, what was he doing?
What was he doing? He was poor. As I said, he just didn't look interested. He looked He looked like a rubber duck. Anything that was coming at him, he was going the other way. He was dreadful. But I thought Trezeguet did well in that position, even though I still don't think he was. I still would have liked.
You don't think he's right just yet, do you?
No, as I've said it to you, I just don't think he's good enough, really. I just don't see what everyone else has seen for him. And that's why I would have put on Jota, maybe, because I think there's a bit more of a chance with him.
I do want to see him back on, definitely.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to offer.
Yeah. I think...
some more things... What were you going to say?
I think overall, everything you said there in those last few points is practically the summary of the game. I've been on the group chat with the fan cam people from Jude's Journey. If you do want to go check them out, check out Jude's Journey. We will be appearing on the fan cams every Villa match for the remaining of the season. Talking about there, but everyone in there, I kind of agree. For the first 20 minutes of every half, I think we started out very well, and then I think it got a bit slower, a bit boring, and a bit tiring, and really lacking of effort to get the ball moving up the pitch and to the goal. Let's move on to play ratings, Nathan.
Right, so we're going to start from Grealish. So I'm going to say he didn't stand out, neither was he bad. So I'm going to say 7.
I'd say 6. I think there were 1 or 2 points. He did play some lovely passes. He definitely was looking to set up some chances, but I think overall, just too quiet for me. Didn't do anything for Sheffield United. I think it would have been better back in the midfield rather than the left. So I'm going to give him a 6.
So Konza's next. I'd give him 5, maybe.
I'd say 6. I think a lot of them, they were fine. It was just, I think Konza at times was a little bit too distracted by the ball and wasn't able to fulfill his duty at right back. And it clearly showed as he did begin to get some cramp, which means he may not have the legs for it. Because, when you play as a fullback, you want to drive the ball up the pitch as well as defend. So maybe that was a little bit too much for him, but I'd give him
on that, though, with the cramp.
Yeah.
A lot of the players, even the Sheffield United players, were getting cramp. This is going to come up for literally every game now because obviously everyone had to have a bit of a pre-season.
Yeah, I wouldn't say everyone's going to get it. I think it was just, first game.
Yeah, look.
It's just getting their bodies back to the groove.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of weird games to come up, I'd say.
Yeah.
But going on, though, El Ghazi.
2.
2. Don't blame you.
Don't need to say anymore.
There's nothing to say about him. He's one of them. He has his good games and bad games.
It's as I've said to you, there's like a form of Ronaldo in there with him, especially in the Championship. And I think he's one of them. If we just give him a bit more time and he shows a bit more effort, we can get that Ronaldo out of him. But I think for right now, he's just not performing to the standards that's expected of him.
He just doesn't seem like he really cares.
Yeah,
to me.
Maybe that transfer's on his mind. Maybe he does want that move away.
Well, if he wants to, get out.
But even then, if you are going to get the transfer, why not play to the best of your form so you get the better move?
Exactly. So, that just doesn't make sense. But
2 from me.
McGinn's next.
5.
Yeah, 5, 6 maybe.
Just too quiet,
good to see
really.
him back.
Yeah.
Good to see him back. Too quiet, but
definitely
he had
shifted.
that one kick.
Definite shift in the midfield. A lot more creativity, but still just very
I
quiet.
saw that.
Very quiet.
Yeah, last night. Davis. Oh, man of the match for me. I'd have to give it him.
7.
8 probably.
Ooh, baby.
I have to say, like, for someone who's just had his first start in the Premier League, showed a lot of effort.
Yeah.
A lot of good chances, created a lot of great, lovely passes. You know, if he got a goal, wouldn't have been surprised. But yeah, definitely starting once again for Chelsea.
I think someone said it best when on Twitter they were saying he's like Emil Heskey at his time. Very imposing figure to defences, and I think that's what Keenan Davis really works well with. So hopefully he can bag a goal for us, and maybe stay at Villa because we don't really know if he will be staying with us. So hopefully he can. But for me, I'm going to give him a 7. Next,
got a lot of years in him.
Yep. Next player.
Hurahan.
Hard. Hurahan. Oh God.
It is a hard one, isn't it?
Well, that was quiet.
Very, very quiet.
I'd say 5 as well.
Yeah, 5.
That one's really quiet. You can tell because it didn't look like he was on the pitch, which says a lot.
I didn't notice him.
Next.
Nyland. 6 maybe.
I'd say 6. I think he was all right.
Yeah.
I think you may argue that maybe Rayner wouldn't have made that mistake, but for me, I think it's not about mistake; it's about overall performance. And I think Nyland would have made a much better job rather than Rayner in that match.
And I do have to say though, if Joe Winner the ball was just about to come into the box, Joe, you know what I was talking to you about when Rayner comes really far out the box. The thing I like with Nyland, he doesn't come far out, neither does he leave it too far. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's aware of the situation around him and understands what can come of it. So I think that's what I say when I mean he's very commanding and understanding the role he needs to fulfill on the goalkeeper spot. And I think that's what he does really well, Nyland. So I'm going to 6.
Yeah. Target. Ooh.
I thought he was all right.
I don't know. It seems a bit quiet to me, but I don't know. I think first half is really good.
Yeah, I'd say 6.
Yeah, 6 for Mings. 7 maybe.
6. I thought there were times I'm screaming at the TV to just clear it, and I thought he was being a little bit a little bit rash in his decisions.
Oh my god!
But I thought it was all right.
Louise, he had a good kick.
He was all right. He was all right. He wasn't terrible. He was just there. Just a little bit slow for me. So I'm going to say 6 again.
Yeah, I have to say 6 too. House, probably give him a 7 actually.
I'd give him a 7. I thought it was really
great game for him.
Yeah.
Elmo, 5 maybe.
5. Not enough impact coming off the bench. It was the wrong time, I think. Well, not the wrong time, just more... well, yeah, I'd say wrong time. Just a bit out of place with Konza going off.
I didn't really think he needed to come on, but at the same time, when he did come on, he wasn't really creating anything. But
I think had Konza not got injured, I think he would have maybe stuck on for the whole 20 minutes. But not the worst choice.
Samatta.
6.
I don't know. Probably 6. Yeah.
There's one or two opportunities, but nothing again, really.
It's just when no one's passing to him or no one's really creating anything, nothing really comes from him.
That's the problem with this team.
We're not doing much.
It's how isolated that central striker is for us. You know how there's little opportunities, and you wonder why we're not getting the goals.
Maybe we do need 2 at the top.
That's what I'm saying. Play Grealish and McGinn as attacking midfielders. Push Trezeguet and El Ghazi maybe. So there's a bit more, going forward.
Yeah.
And then let Nakamba or Luis sit back.
So we have Trez. Oh, I'll give him a 6, I probably would say.
5.
5.
He just didn't do anything.
Nakamba.
5.
Yeah.
He was quiet.
He did what I wanted, but yeah, still quiet.
Yeah.
So that was everyone.
Yeah.
I believe anyway.
I think one we need to talk about is no drink water on the bench or any youngsters as of that. I think it's interesting to see no drink water. Considering
I didn't really mind.
Yeah, it was just surprised to see because he was considered man of the match in one of those pre-friendlies that we did.
I want to see Louis Barry though.
Yeah, I think that's what we were discussing about in the preview. We would have liked seeing some youngsters.
Imagine that.
Yeah, the only one we got really was Vasilev, but even he didn't come up. Maybe give him 5 minutes.
It doesn't really do anything for me though.
He's more of just giving him the minutes, the experience, really, so he knows what he's doing. Yeah. So
that was really it then.
Yeah.
Anything you wanted to talk about?
I think we'll just go on to Chelsea on Sunday.
Yeah.
As of we're recording on the 18th of June, Chelsea have announced the signing of Timo Werner from RB Leipzig in Germany. An amazing signing, frankly. Liverpool are willing to pay the 50 million, but Chelsea they are splashing the cash. That front three, I can imagine being great. If they can get Havertz, even better. Very worrying signs, but looks like Chelsea are going to go for it. What do you make of Chelsea this season?
Oh, they're one of those teams. Like when you're against them, you want to at least take a point, but it's not always guaranteed. Like I'm going into next game hoping for a point, but I don't know. I don't think we can really do it. Yeah, we got a good side right now, but Chelsea are looking very stronger these days.
Yeah.
Obviously they have Tammy Abraham, who's just mental. But yeah, if we could take a draw from that, that'll be fine with me. What do you think we'll get from it?
Well, you got to think Chelsea are having some of their key players back, like Loftus-Cheek. You know, they're going to have players up to fitness, so they've got a complete full rotation of the squad. They've still got a lot of youngsters in Gilmore, Abraham, as you mentioned, Mason Mount. You know, Frank Lampard seems to finally know what he's doing. And compared to last time we played, even though it did feel a little bit closer back then, you know, it was just one simple mistake. I think this time we're going to be seeing a completely different result, and I think Villa are going to get spanked.
See, I don't know. I'm not saying I agree, but I understand you.
I think the confidence is now there with Chelsea knowing their footing and where they want to go in the league. As I said, I think they're all understanding of what they're going to do, and I think they're just going to go straight ahead.
But with this team that we've used, I feel like we're going to use it again. There might be a few tweaks to it, but I feel more confident with this team than I did with the last team that we had 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Definitely want Davis to start. I think that just has to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe try keep him on for the full 90 minutes. I feel like the defence should stay how it is, maybe. We should maybe move Konza back.
Maybe bring in Gilbert.
Maybe, yeah.
Or Trezeguet. One or two subs, I think.
Subs.
Yeah. I think one or two subs is needed in that team, definitely. But I think I agree with you in the sense that the team wasn't bad. I think maybe switching out Horahan for Drinkwater or perhaps Nakamba. Maybe trying something a little bit new there. But overall, I'd stick with the team as it was. It was solid. And he did do the job. May not have got the 3 points, but they still got a decent performance out of it.
It's just something that, I didn't come out of that game feeling just like mad again. You know what I mean? Like how we were against Leicester. So that was just nice for us. But if we can get a point from Chelsea, wow, that would be great.
Scenes.
That would be beautiful.
We'll leave that there. Obviously, we'll come back with you guys on probably Saturday. Before the match with a pre-match preview to Aston Villa versus Chelsea. But this has been our match review for Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. As we said, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. We want more of you to join the Pride of Villa.
Come on.
We want more.
40 subscribers.
We want more.
The views are going up.
Leave in the comments if you did enjoy this video or any video ideas you would like to see us do over the coming weeks. But without further ado, I've been Ben. He's been Nathan. Thank you guys for watching. Up the Villa with the Pride of Villa. We'll see you later, boys.
We
Chevy on the beat, boy.